Talking about cookies and smiles, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news for the two
bad
of you.
news first.
Bad news first.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
That won't work with the bit, so I'm going to give you the good.
Okay, good news first.
Okay, Gabriella, you're my favorite Gabriella Ortiz.
Wow,
I'm
there's
the
a lot
only, I am the only Gabriela Ortiz.
Actually, there's about 14 million
I'm
of
the
them.
only.
Uh,
of them. She's not ready.
the
to hear
good
that.
news is, Kyle, you're on the good list this year.
Kyle,
You've been a very, very good boy this year.
I've lobbied all of the elves to make sure to tell me to be I'm on good
I
list.
had a feeling you did, but I will let it pass this year. Sometimes you just have to get nifty.
Yep.
Now, Gabriella, unfortunately for you, you have made the naughty list this year.
No,
I called it.
not.
Oh, no,
I have not.
no.
What did I do?
Oh, I have reasons. I'm sure I knew you'd ask. These are several reasons, and there are many more not on this legal binding list that you
Okay.
have made the naughty list this year. And I know you are very fond of the purses and the shoes, so you need to fucking drop it because you're not getting any of that.
Wow. That's a lot
Okay.
coming from Santa.
It is legal and binding coming from old Saint Nick. Okay, Gabriella. First thing on the list is it appears that your husband Shane, whenever he's ordering French fries, he always asks if you want French fries. To which you reply,
I don't want any.
That's how he even does the voice just like Shane would do
I
it.
can transport myself to a past memory. So that's exactly how she sounds in that moment.
No, I don't want any French fries.
But then it always happens when your husband's fries are delivered, you eat like half of them. That is the first reason you need to stop that shit.
Okay. I only
You've-
have like 5.
Well, then get your own damn fries next time. Okay, next of the many reasons you have made the naughty list in 2024, it appears here that you've had several hangry rages this past year. Would you like to talk about those?
Well, yes. You know, sometimes
Do you feel called out?
What, Santa?
sometimes I have a bad habit of not eating throughout the day, and then I wait last minute.
It seems here you take it out on your poor innocent husband.
You know what? Do you know what though, Santa? I'm gonna say when he is hungry.
I'm going to need a pin to add. It seems like this
No, no, no,
attitude
no,
is
no,
not
no,
helping
no, no,
your
no, no,
case
no.
here.
When Shane is hungry, he gets a little attitude too. So it's not just me.
But it seems like he doesn't make it a big fucking deal like his
does.
wife
Santa
does.
language.
does.
I'm sorry. This is a big deal. It's
He does make it a big deal.
Okay, next reason that you
Santa's really busy. This is like really.
I'm so busy.
This is really sick. This must be really important,
Hi,
Gabby.
Miss Flowers.
Hi, Miss Flower Girl 219. Thanks for hanging.
Watching.
Okay. Okay. Now, the next reason that apparently you've made the naughty list this year is there's been many instances where your husband, when you've needed to leave the house, and why don't you just leave? When you need to leave the house, why don't you just leave? It appears here that you do everything in the fucking book that you need that could be done before leaving the house, like you do the dishes, you vacuum, you do all of the shit within minutes of needing to leave the house. Why?
Because I want to come home to a clean house.
Yes, but could you do it when you come home? I don't know. This is something your husband mentioned that drives him up the fucking wall.
Santa, aren't there like a lot of kids that need like
Yeah, I
miracles?
thought we were talking about.
and
Yeah,
Don't you have a lot of things
like,
to
Oh,
do?
that's not my priority right now. I'm actually in a million different places at once right now. The magic of Santa.
Oh, okay. This changes everything.
You don't know how this works, Kyle. I need you to
sorry.
shut your damn mouth. Okay, don't point out the logistics of this. Next on the list is apparently you haven't been up there before, but you have a California king bed up there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because you needed the space, but it appears your husband lays on the fucking end of the bed, and
Santa language.
I'm sorry. This is all his writing. Your husband Shane lays on the fucking edge of the bed, and you lay right next to him. There's a whole queen size bed to your left that is unutilized. Okay, that's just another reason that you've been put on.
Listen, I love my husband, so I want to sleep as close to him as
How
possible.
cute, but get a fucking room.
Okay, so should we get separate rooms? Is that what you're suggesting?
Well,
Okay, how about this, Santa?
I'm
Get
suggesting
me a
nothing.
bigger place.
Oh, I can't make that
Get
happen.
me a house. You can't get me a house?
Get an OnlyFans.
Santa Claus. This is
Okay, what kind of OnlyFans do you?
well. If Santa says to do something,
I make the rules.
What kind of OnlyFans should I do, Santa?
feet.
Well, you clearly have a large. We'll discuss this when the cameras stop rolling. Okay, the next thing is apparently this year you
Wow, Santa, you sound kind of like
shut your mouth.
Oh, damn, Santa Claus.
I'm sorry, I had flashbacks. I was in Vietnam. Okay.
They got everyone.
Apparently you never refill the Brita filter.
That's not true. I always refill it.
That is not what I have written in the legal.
Yeah, listen, Santa, I feel like Shane has lied to you because there are many things that I
There's
do around.
5 more things on this list. Apparently,
right.
you always leave the cabinets open for Shane to close. Apparently, you always leave the house a mess, especially Shane's office, and he always has to clean. Shane is basically a maid. You apparently you never do the laundry. Shane always does it, and apparently you never make the bed. You never do the dishes. Shane's always does all of these things. I wish I had something else to tell you, but you are on the naughty list this year.
Right. I feel like Shane is
So triggered.
Shane is projecting all of his, the things that I call out on him. He's projecting all of his insecurities right
I don't know.
there.
I see everything, and
If you see all of these things, you should see and know that Shane does none of these things. I do them all.
Yeah, Santa,
With
aren't
the-
you
with this-
omnipotent?
with
Aren't
the-
you omnipresent? Like,
Yeah,
you-
with
you're
maybe
everywhere?
some occasions.
You see
where-
us when we're sleeping. You know when we're awake. You know
I
when
see
we've
everything.
left the dishes not done and the cabinets open.
she may want you to think that she does everything, but the truth is Shane does it all.
I
So
do
you, Santa
everything.
Claus, are confirming that Shane.
I'm confirming Shane does
This is
everything.
all true.
And Gabby is lying.
Oh wow! Merry Christmas,
Hey,
everyone.
listen, Santa. I would love for you to tell to Shane. He might sleep on the couch
Oh.
and not get any for the rest of the year.
Okay, let's get to the next surprise. I have another Christmas surprise for you
Yeah, Santa.
to wrap this episode up.